So welcome again to our Caring for Our Watersheds virtual finals competition. I would like to introduce our next session, and we have Ehthyu and Emeraude with Increasing Cleveland's Depleted Tree Canopy. So ladies, if you could take that away.
Okay. Hi, my name is Ehthyu, and this is my partner Emerald. And today we're going to be presenting our proposal for increasing Cleveland depleted tree canopies. Cleveland has a problem with keeping our watershed clean because it's so polluted from industry and development. And as the years have passed, stormwater runoff has become a huge issue in our community, partly because of the lack of trees. Cleveland was once known as the Forest City. However, over the last 80 years, the city has lost about half its canopy, leaving the residents of Cleveland and our watershed at a more chance of being affected.
Based on the Cuyahoga County 2019 tree assessment, tree canopy assessment, this picture shows us that Cleveland is the city with the lowest rate of tree canopy of 70.9%. So if we were to plant more trees, we'd be increasing this number, keeping our community and watershed healthy as well.
Why are trees important? Um, Not only will it help with our stormwater runoff, they will also provide oxygen, shelter, improve air quality, water quality, preserve soil, and much more. One tree has the ability to produce nearly 260 pounds of oxygen each year. Best of all, trees tend to take up water from the soil through their roots. This increases soil water storage potential and lengthens the amount of time before rainfall becomes runoff. Planting more trees will mean increasing water, increasing Cleveland tree canopy, creating a better environment for all, reducing stormwater, and keeping toxic waste from getting to the Lake Erie watershed.
Native trees are better than non-native trees because they help reestablish the original ecosystem of the region, and they tend to thrive more in their environment compared to non-native trees. And the reason why we chose the red oak tree is because the red oak tree is native to in Ohio. It can produce food for over 100 animals, and it helps reduce stormwater runoff. They also have the ability to drop to 50 gallons of water per day, which also is good for the environment.
Henry, can you take this one?
Sure. Okay, so this is what we already have accomplished. We made a brochure to inform people on this issue so they can be aware of it and have a better understanding of the trees and their importance in our community. The brochures contain information on native trees, how to plant and take care of trees. We have also prepared a lesson for the fifth graders and made affordable as well, which will help them engage in our lesson. We have also ordered trees already, and I've already received the trees, and we're also planning to plant some trees on our campus as well.
Our short-term goals. Um, we will distribute red oak seedling and brochures to 195th graders, students on the east and west side of Cleveland. We will also teach a lesson on trees and their importance in our environment to fifth graders and plant some trees on our school grounds.
Our long-term goal is to increase the Cleveland Street canopy by spreading awareness about the importance of trees, partnering up with the neighborhood organization so that more people can be aware and start planting more trees, which will create a better and safe environment for all and keeping our watershed clean as well. We're planning on partnering up with a neighborhood group called the Bel Air Perimeters Development Corporation and Dominion Gas. They have decided to provide us with native seedlings, including the Eastern redbud seedlings. They will distribute the seedlings throughout the community, And we'll also use our brochure to spread the word so that people can be informed and start planting more trees.
Do you guys have any questions?
Great job, ladies. Tui, if I could get you to stop sharing your screen, and we'll see if the judges have any questions for you. Excellent. Judges? Scott, go ahead.
Sure. Good afternoon, ladies. Thank you for your presentation. Just one question for you. In your research, have you considered diversifying the species in case there's disease or something wrong with the tree? Any thoughts on planting more than one species?
No, we didn't do research on that.
I'm sorry, Gwen. I couldn't hear the response.
He said they did not do any research on that particular diversity of
Okay.
trees.
All right, great. Thank you.
Other questions? Go ahead, Pat.
Thank you. Wonderful presentation. I love the idea that you created short-term goals to be shared with your school community, and then you extended it out to the larger community with the partnership with the businesses that you mentioned. My question is, you're gonna do seedlings, and so do you know how long or any special care will you have to include in a brochure? Any special care about them? So
Yeah, those will be included in the back of the brochure, and the front would just be knowledge about trees.
Terrific. Thank you.
Go ahead, Sue.
Hi, could you give me more information about your budget?
Oh, our budget, it was on our proposal. Our
So, Ehthyu, these judges did not see your original proposal. They're just seeing this presentation. So if you could describe that a little bit for them.
So we bought about 190 seedlings, and for budget, we will have to buy the soils, the mulch, and gloves for our planting in our campus ground. Other than that, for the distribution, they will have to provide their own. But in the brochure, we will let them know what they need in order to plant their trees.
Do you have any plan, one follow-up, do you have any plan to see how many survive and how many actually get planted?
No.
Okay.
Corey, yes.
Hi, thanks for the great presentation. I know in your project, you're targeting the fifth graders, you're giving them the red oak seedlings to plant, and you're also going to be planting some, it sounds like maybe at your school. I was wondering, when you're doing your research, with the lack of trees in the Cleveland city limits, did you look at land use within the city, and do you see any big opportunities for areas where you can get more trees within the city limits?
We did, but we didn't like find anything.
Okay, well, yeah, I like that you're targeting the younger school, thinking about this, and maybe they can watch that tree grow and just keep people thinking about it.
Yeah, fifth graders would be better because they will like gain more knowledge. As for if we were to teach eighth graders, I mean, they would know like they will already know more. So fifth graders they would know less. So if we were to teach them, they would gain more from it.
All right. Yep. Sounds good. Thank you.
Excellent. Well, great presentation, ladies. Thank you so much, Emeraude and Ehthyu. And remember to tune in Saturday at 10 o'clock to learn the finalists reveal. Okay. We'll see you then, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.